So I gotta show you guys how to get DNA out of these bananas. And bananas have a ton of DNA. Step one, you kind of open up a banana. And you don't need the whole banana. Don't eat the banana. There's the lab setting. You need a little chunk of banana. Put it into a sandwich bag. Squeeze out all the air, right? And then squish to your heart's content.
See, that's what was on the floor, Mr. E.
That was what was on the floor. Thank you very much for picking it up.
That was so gross.
Okay.
It turned brown really quick.
So for me, I don't have a ton of time because I want you guys to start sooner than later. But you know you did a good job if you kind of squish it up and there's like, it's just kind of like mush. That's pretty good. It helps if you get all the air out. Step two, after you have kind of mushed the banana, you need to make what's called extraction fluid. Extraction fluid has 3 parts. A little bit of soap. It's bucket chemistry, it doesn't matter. So just like a couple of drops of soap. Some salt. Again, it really doesn't matter. Just like a pinch or two of salt, it doesn't matter. And then some water. And this is plenty. This is a lot of fluid. And then I will pour in this whole bit into your little baggie. For those of you who are used to how we do lab, like, might not be a bad idea to try to copy down some of the steps now so you don't have to remember all of it. Right? So, and I'm going to pour that in here. Same bit. I'm going to squeeze out as much of the air as possible so I could squish to my heart's content. Right? And here, now that I have my mushed up banana and the extraction fluid, I'm going to try to really work that in there and really break up those cells. The soap helps break down those cell membranes, and the salt helps clump up all the DNA. So I'm going to squish this for a little bit. For the sake of time, I'm not going to squish this forever, but some of you are going to squish for like a good minute, and that's going to give you a ton of DNA. Like I'm going to make like a thin little layer because I'm not going to go crazy on it, but some of you, if you squish forever, you'll make this big old cloud of DNA. Last step. Last step is just filtering. Oh, actually, second to last step is filtering. You need a beaker. I would just use the beaker that you just had. You need a coffee filter, right? Some of you are gonna like try to go super science and do like 2 filters. Don't do 2 filters. Just do 1 filter. If you do 2 filters, you'll strain out the DNA actually. Right? 1 coffee filter. I want you to shove it into the cup like so, and then fold it over so it doesn't fall in. And then pour in your little banana extract with the extraction fluid. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour this in. You won't need to pour in all of it. I would just pour in like enough. Enough is when it kind of fills at the top. See, I have a whole bunch left. And this, I would just keep it just in case your set doesn't, it doesn't work. You could have a second sample here. And here, a lot of the fluid will leak through. That's good, but some of the better stuff is in here. Then you got to give it a little squeeze. So I'm gonna twist my filter and I'm gonna squeeze it, and then a bunch of this banana juice is gonna come out. Don't squeeze too hard because you're going to pop your filter paper. So just give it a light squeeze. When you're done with it, this is very sugary, so please toss it outside. All right. And I don't like all this foam I have in my beaker because that's gonna obscure your sight. But that's pretty good. Okay. And then what we need now is we need to separate the DNA from this extraction fluid. And that's going to happen with some cold alcohol. Okay. I have rubbing alcohol that I put inside the fridge for a while. So I'm going to pour this along the edge. It's better if you don't mix it up real good. It's better if you kind of make a nice tall layer. Good. All right. So right now, if I just give it a minute and I don't move this, the alcohol is going to rise to the top, the banana stuff is going to float to the bottom, and if we just give it like a couple of seconds, little strings of DNA are going to come out of solution, right? I bet if you look carefully, you can see a bluish layer, a clear layer for the alcohol, and I bet you see this kind of milky layer forming, and they're starting to form strings, so this is a good time for me to kind of show, see, right? Right, can you describe what you see in there?
A big white stain.
Okay, big white, yeah, right? So that white stain looking thing is the actual DNA. in my opinion, I think it's way cooler to look at in solution because you can see it kind of moving around. But for those of you who are like, you need to bring it out and you need to look at it, I have some Q-tips here, and then you could pull it out of solution. I'm gonna twirl it around my Q-tip. And all this stuff, this goopy stuff here, that is DNA. I did not make a ton because I didn't squish for a long time, but some of you are gonna squish for a long time and you're gonna make a ton. Wait. So, pay attention.